Good morning, everyone. This is Todd Boss coming to you live from Las Vegas. It is Sunday. It is Championship Sunday at 3WALLBALL in Las Vegas, Nevada. The KWM Gutterman 2022 3WALLBALL Championships. We're getting an early start here this morning, although it's noon on the East Coast. Hey, it's noon somewhere. Might as well get yourself an adult beverage. We're starting off our slate today with the men's singles pro final. In the white, you have the current number 2 ranked player on the IRT, Mr. Conrado Moscoso. He hails from Bolivia, and I don't want to mispronounce the name of his home city in Bolivia, but it is Sucre. Conrado's relatively new to outdoor. He's only had a couple of appearances. He was in 2018 3WALLBALL in Vegas. He played 2022 Beach Bash. Hasn't had a ton of success here, but he definitely improved. He definitely improved on his showing here from years past this year. As far as his indoor accomplishments, 4 career IRT titles. He won the U.S. Open famously earlier this year. He's currently ranked number 2 on tour. It's his second IRT major after he won his the 2019 Bolivian Iris event when Pro Racquetball was last outside of the United States. Meanwhile, his opponent today is Mr. Andres Acuna. Andres is no stranger to outdoor. He's been playing it quite a bit over the last 3 years. He's currently ranked, I believe he's ranked number 13 or so right now. He's the number 1 player coming out of Costa Rica. He's the longtime Costa Rican number 1, kind of inheriting that mantle from former touring pro Felipe Camacho. His outdoor accomplishments include being the pro singles finalist in 2019 3WALLBALL, which was an interesting accomplishment because it was the first time that he had ever played outdoor, and by accounts at the time, it might have been the first time he'd ever seen an outdoor court. And he bashed his way to the final before losing. He was also the 2022 Beach Bash Pro Doubles finalist with Lalo Portillo, a doubles partnership that has been coming more and more to fruition, at least on the indoor circuit. As far as his indoor accomplishments, as I mentioned, number 13 ranked player on the IRT. He's a 3-time IRF singles finalist, and he is the 3-time IRF Pro Singles finalist in 2013 at Central American Games, 2021 Worlds, 2022 Park, and then, of course, he was the 2022 World Games champion at the tournament that we just had in Birmingham. So that's a rundown on our players here. Andres is in the black, Team Dovetail sleeveless, while Conrado is in the white. This match is going to be refereed by none other than William the Warrior Roland, a one-wall legend from New York City, and who we just basically begged to do this reffing here. Our line judges are going to include Eric Fernandez, good Southern California, solid player, and I don't know the fellow who's on the other side. I believe that's DJ Mendoza. Could be. No, DJ Mendoza's playing right now with his dad on the next court. So I'm not sure who that is playing. Players are getting ready to start here. For those of you that are new to watching 3-wall, and especially 3-wall singles, there's some unique rules that you're gonna see in play here in a moment. However, I'm going to go over them right now. Because of the size of the court, there's quadrant serving rules in play. That's a rule that was put into place after 20 years of dominance by Brian Hawks, basically proving that without quadrant serving that the games were that he was essentially unbeatable. But what happens is that when a player goes into serve, it's called open serving. They can choose to serve to anywhere in the court, so they could serve to the left side or the right side. The strategy is essentially that to do your absolute darndest to get a point on the open serve, because after you presumably win a point on your open serve, you then have to go to a quadrant. The player choosing can choose to have the serve go to the left or the right, which significantly decreases the chances of an ace and then encourages rally play. So what you're going to see here, Conrado to serve, 0 serving 0. And there you see the open serve here. He had Andre kind of Jump to the side, easy point, ace down the right-hand side. And now Andres is indicating that he has to serve to the right quadrant. So now you're probably going to see probably a high, if it were Bolivia. Oh, well, I guess he defaults to the left. So you're probably going to see a drive serve to, yep, just like that. Nope, skip that ball in. All right, so now Andre comes in at 0 serving 1. Let me make sure the scoreboard is correct. In addition to calling this match, we're doing the scoreboard, so forgive me if I am a little bit reticent on keeping that up to date. Yeah, so now you see what happens with open serve there. Conrado actually guessed right. Still couldn't get a retrieval on that drive serve to the right-hand side. So now Conrado's forcing him to serve to here. We're going to probably get a big Z, and then now we get a rally play. Nice shot by Andre there. Conrado retrieved that ball, probably went for too much. You know, in that position off the court, he probably needs to hit a higher ball so that Andre can't pop it. Short ball. You know, that's not the worst short ball in the world, not the worst serve there. It is hard, you know, having played this and played on these courts, it is hard to get points, especially with aces. When you are nice hands there from Conrado. It's hard to get aces and hard to get points on when your opponent knows where that serve is coming. Basically, Andre, if he chose, he could stand way over and essentially guarantee that he hits a forehand here, just like that. Oh, nice hands there. Andre jumped that serve, got a good whack on it, but you know, one of the things that makes Conrado such a good player is the fact that not only does he have the power of the top power players in the history of the game, but he also has the hands of some of the best control players in the history of the game. Oh, wow. Unlucky for Conrado there. That ball kind of tipped the tin. There's affecting the score here. 2 serves 3. Oops, I'm going the wrong way on the score here. All right, I think we're at 3. Should be at. All right, here we go. We got 3 serving 3. Looks like we can do another big Z here. In, catches the line. Conrado let that go, and that's a great outdoor serve. Really smart shot. Conrado thought that was going to fly, and Andre gets a free point basically on a lob serve, the equivalent of an outdoor lob serve. Nice hands. Conrado's got to do more with that. 5 serves 3. Nice little run here. So the strategy in one-wall singles, you've got to score points when you have open serve, and then anything that you can get on a quadrant serve is kind of gravy. Nice shot there. There we go. That's a smart shot. Right down the line. Andre couldn't chase it down. He's in the front court. You know, instead of trying to go for a kill shot, you know, where you drive the ball right back in the middle where your opponent is, oftentimes just a simple high ball down the line is the way to go. Short ball. Yeah, I think that was short. Yep. Yeah. No complaints from Conrado there. That was a short ball. You know, it's worth noting, Conrado does not have to hit a ball that pops an inch over the line. This is an indoor. You know, if he can hit the right angle and just pop it into that court, there's no way that Andre will catch up to him. Right. Nice ball. So right there you see one of the advantages of the power that Conrado has and what he can do to impact a game. You know, Andre knew where that ball was going, but the power got it by him. Down the line. Nope. Oh, see, now there you go. That is a beautiful outdoor serve. That is right over the line in that front corner. I mean, you could have been standing 10 feet off the court, and there's no way that he would have gotten that ball. 4 serves 5. God, and catches the tip of that wall again. Second time that Andre's managed to do that. Excellent return. Excellent, smart outdoor return. Up the wall, using the side wall, gets a funky bounce, gets the side out. Yeah, and Conrado returns the favor. Tips that wall. That ball was heading out. He looked like he flew it. Yeah, he apologizes for that lucky bounce. It hits. There's a small metal tin on the edge. It caught it, redirected it right into the court. Here we go. 4-serve and 5. Short ball. Not only was that a short ball, but that was not going to be a good serve. That was going right into Andre's wheelhouse. We haven't seen. So one of the really effective open serves is a hard Z from this position because the ball comes off the racket. Yep, just like that. Just like that. Ball comes off the racket, looks like a drive serve over here to the right, and then it zips over and you're not within 15 feet of the shot. Excellent by Conrado hasn't really been doing that. All right. So now we're going to see. So Andre, as a primarily indoor player, he's not hitting an overhead serve like a lot of our outdoor guys would do right here. He's going to go for a hard drive, trying to make Conrado hit a backhand. Nice shot. Well done there. Smart shot from Conrado. So Conrado's down a couple points, and those couple points can be directly tied to the fact that he's missed a bunch of open serves. That is the strategy here. You have to win your open serves if you're going to be successful in 3-wall singles. So let's see if he tries to go for the Z here, or if he tries to hit another power drive out the door. Yep. Excellent shot. Excellent serve. Andre tried to reverse his course, flailed it, just blew that ball into the one-wall courts next to us. we're calling 2 courts over for the ball to get returned. Here it's coming. There we go. Coincidentally, right next to us, there's on the one-wall show court, I believe that's the one-wall open doubles final, which features Yasmani Perez and Max Heyman from Florida playing the Mendoza father-son team from, I believe they're from Texas. But don't kill me on the stream comments if I got that wrong. But that's the open doubles, one-wall doubles final, which would be a great match, but maybe next year we'll try to stack them up a little better. Coincidentally, it's worth noting that we are broadcasting this match, and this match is scheduled so early because these international players have... Oh, that's a nice ball. These international players, Conrado especially, have earlier flights. There's matches scheduled all the way into the afternoon here. So for the most part, we try to advise players to set, to don't get your flights too early on Sunday. But hey, when you're flying 15 hours, oh, that's a nice drive serve. We do what we got to do. Should be 6-6 here now. 6-6 right. All right, here we go. There we go. Nice little outdoor serve. Yeah. I tell you. Yeah, we got some comments down here from. We got Sweet Lou down here sitting next to Eric, our line judge. Welcome to outdoor. KG match so far. I predicted on Sudsy's Instagram show a little right before we got started. I predicted a 2-game win for Moscoso because I thought Moscoso could kind of overpower him. But as evidenced by that shot right there, right now it's Acuna that's doing the overpowering. All right, we got a timeout on the court here. We will take a quick break. It is Andres Acuna 7-6 over Conrado Moscoso in the 3-wall pro singles final. We'll be right back. Okay, we are back. We just got a quick side out. Nice use of timeout by Mr. Moscoso. Oh, great ball. Great ball. Got a little trash flowing through here. It's a little breezy this morning, as you can just see. It's really sunny here, but a little breezy. I don't think that's going to make too much of a difference, especially at the pace that these guys are hitting and the fact that the wind's not going to impact a drive serve protected by these walls. Oop, Andre flew that ball. But I will say this, I'm wearing long sleeves and standing up here in the broadcast booth. Ooh, God, looked like sounded like he, yeah, that ball sounded funny coming off the wall, but nonetheless. All right, 7 serving 8 open serve here. Let's see if Conrado can guess right and jump this and get the serve back here without giving up any damage. Yep, he guessed right and made a great passing shot. Well done. All right, open serve here. No. So one of the interesting points about Conrado, especially for those that watch a lot of him on the IRT and the indoor tour, a lot of comments are made about his foot faults. He's kind of tempered it a little bit. Great shot. Oh, Andre had it. Way to chase that down. I haven't seen him really. I don't think we've seen a single foot fault call out of him this weekend. Part of that's because it's outdoor, and a lot of times you're hitting an overhead serve where you're not really driving it. But watch his feet here. He definitely flirts with disaster. Nice serve. It's worth noting that Moscoso's now hit a couple of those open serves on the Z and gotten really easy points, where at the same time he's guessing right on Andre's hard Z open serves. And see, that's I thought that the player could choose. That's short. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I'd appeal that. Disagree. One line judge disagrees. Oh, Eric agrees. Ooh. Yeah, call stands. That looks short from up here. Could be a turning point because that gives that gets Conrado to 10. I mean, if you get an open serve and quadrant when the guy's standing right there waiting for you to hit to his forehand, that's that's golden. That's gravy. I think hopefully you can hear on our court mic the excellent tunes that are playing here. We got some Motley Crue playing along. Let's see if he goes for like a lob or like a high Z. Yeah. Yeah. That's tough. I mean, Andre has one place to go with that shot. The angle of that ball would, and the fact that Andre's off the court, he can't hit it down the line to the right. The ball has to come back across, and he still hit a good enough shot that Conrado couldn't get to it. Good ball. Dope. Excellent chasing that down by Conrado. Caught the sidewall. Andre couldn't do anything with it. 10-7 open serve. Oh, that's nice hands. Patience there from Conrado. Waited for that ball to come off the to clip off that sidewall and buried it. All right, we know it's going to the left. Oh, goes for overhead. Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice shot from Andre. A lot of Andre's success have come in one wall, and that's the kind of short hop one wall shot that you see a lot. Nope. We've lost our ball here. The crowds are it's a little early for everybody here this morning after a late night. Last night was the costume party, costume contest and costume party, and then by all accounts, a lot of people were on the tables a little late, so at a 9 a.m. start time. Not a ton of fans here to start, but we're starting to get some people cruising in here. Most of the seats are full right behind the show court here. Effective shot right there. Can't beat that. You know, this isn't indoor. You hit a nice waist high shot from back in the court. Hits your opponent right in the middle. It's almost like in pickleball where you're trying to hit the ball right at their feet because they can't really do much with it. That's exactly what we saw there. That was a foot fault. But out the door, ace. It's funny, we were just talking about foot faults. Now we got 12-7 to the right. I see War Hall of Famer Greg Solis walking up here this morning. Oh, Conrado flies that out. As is obvious, we use one serve in outdoor. Interestingly, I'm on the rules committee for the USA board, and we had a rules proposal from I believe someone in the outdoor community from SoCal. Could have been Mark Bosher, who made the suggestion to go to one serve in all racquetball. What do you guys think about that? We ended up not seriously considering it, just for a number of reasons. But nice shot. For a number of reasons. We went to two serves a while ago. Even in open, internationals two serves. Both the Pro Tours are two serves. It was a big part of the reason why we decided not to do it. But, the argument for going to one serve in all divisions, even in the lower divisions, is, to speed up the game, to kind of eliminate dead time, to, a lot of, especially on the Pro Tours, you see a lot of people wasting time with, missed first serves and then going through. That ball was short. And then ended up going through their same, extended routine, Rafael Nadal-esque routine of preparing for a simple lob serve. The counterpoint is one of the reasons that the IRT in particular went back to two serves after being one serve for nearly 3 decades, was kind of a reaction to the evolution of the serves and the players at the time. Nice serve. What we saw happening was we saw players at the time, and I'm not calling these players out for necessarily, but at the time that we went back to two serves, you had guys like Jack and Rocky. That ball was in. You had guys like Jack and Rocky who had really, really perfected a kind of a high lob Z, like a slow first serve, and they got to the point where people weren't attacking it, and so you had these pro matches that were lob serves and then stealing ball returns, and it just wasn't as compelling. And the thought process at the time, and this was right when Jason Menino took over the tour, was to try to incentivize players to go back to drive serves. And I think now, with a number of years on, but you see drive serves are king on the IRT. Nearly everyone is hitting drive serves predominantly. And as a result, you see a lot of really fast-paced action. All right, we have 9 serving 13. Andres is going to take a timeout and try to regroup and think of some strategy. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on the IRT Live.
Our YDF helped us a lot with almost every tournament with the hotel. That it's one of the expenses. Without them, I don't think I could go to every tournament to play. Well, I love racquetball and I want to be the best. I want to be one of the youngest players to ever win a title or the US Open.
Yeah. All right, everyone, we are back. Andre to serve, 9 serving 13. He's used his second and final timeout of this game. We were just talking with the referee and trying to remember the rules, like how many timeouts these guys get per game. Oh, nice serve. Well done. Starting to get a little more crowd here. That got some cheering there. Starting to get some people in.
We have 10 serving 13 to the left.
10 serves 13. Quadrant serving to the left. Oh, great serve and an even better return. Andre got to it but flew it. Flew it into the handball courts. Hopefully that didn't whack somebody in the head. Remember, always wear your eye guards. Although I think it's safe to say that the choice of eyewear that these players have, these are probably not approved eyewear. Probably more like sunglasses. Yeah, no, this is outdoor. Great shot. That's a smart shot from Andre. Yeah. 10 serves 13. Gotta say, a little bit closer than I thought from this observer. Great serve! Wow. That hit. Yeah, that drive serves in all the way out into the parking lot. Unlucky to. Oh, nice hands. That was. I think it was that shot that was extended by a little bit of an unlucky bounce, but neither player could put away balls that were kind of in the middle until until Conrado it hit kind of a nice put away, like an indoor put away side. Oh wow, hands. Yep, run him. Wow. Wow, that's a nice shot from there. Yeah, buena bola indeed. Yeah, that was a nice running reverse pinch there. Kind of really indicative of the talent level of Conrado. 14-11, quadrant serving to the right. Oh, that's gonna be it. Oh, yeah, powered it out. Good shot, good rally there. Conrado definitely merited that game after closing it out. We're going to take a quick break. That's game one of your pro 3-wall singles final between Conrado Moscoso and Andres Acuna. I'm Todd Boss, coming to you from 3WALLBALL in Las Vegas. We'll be right back. Yeah, we should be. All right, everybody, welcome back. This is game 2 of your pro singles final. Oh, like a back and forth action there in midcourt. Game 2 of your men's pro singles 3-wall final. This is being competed between Conrado Moscoso from Sucre, Bolivia in the white, serving now. He's the number 2 ranked player on the IRT Tour right now, the U.S. Open champion. And, wow, that was a nice little ace right there. He is competing against Mr. Andres Acuna, who hails from San Jose, Costa Rica, number 1 player out of Costa Rica. He's, I believe he's ranked around 12 or 13 on the IRT Tour right now. 2022 World Games winner. So on paper, okay. Yeah, nice ball. That's nice patience out of Andres right there. So look, on paper, leaving aside outdoor exploits and capabilities known, this is you definitely would think that Moscoso would be favored, but don't count out Andre. He's been playing outdoor a little longer. He's definitely got the strategy down. He's a thinker on the court. That's a nice shot, though. So this is an interesting. For me, when I watch Andre play, I think that I see a man who, excellent fitness. He's built like a tank. He's very consistent. He doesn't make mistakes. He makes you beat him. Oh, nice ball. But when I see Conrado on the court, I see a shot maker. I see a supremely talented player who can take over games with his power and his hands. And so the question here today is, is he going to be able to translate this? Nice shot. Because we be able to translate this, because this is a different game here. Like, take, for example, that serve and return right there. That he hit an outdoor, quote-unquote, an outdoor serve, overhead Z. Didn't take Andre far enough off the court, and Andre just hit an overhead passing shot, and Conrado's just shaking his head. Yeah, nice deep serve there. That's an excellent open serve. Hit it right to Conrado. Still couldn't do anything with it. Now we got zone serving to the right here. Andre hesitated. He probably could have gotten that. That ball was still up a little bit. While I have a moment here, I want to recap some of the action from yesterday. We had kind of a significant incident occur yesterday during the men's pro doubles semifinals. In the 1-4 semifinal between De La Rosa, Beltran, and Carson and Portillo. Unfortunately, Andre at game point in game 1, there was a play in the front. Both Alvaro and Daniel dove for the ball. Alvaro ended up getting a significant arm injury as Daniel kind of dove into his plant arm, which is left arm. Ended up dislocating. Well, that ball's out. He ended up dislocating his arm. Has some small fractures in the arm. Doesn't seem like there's any ligament damage, but they had to, unfortunately, had to forfeit that match. Alvaro had to forfeit out of a couple of other finals as well. Really kind of put a dampener on the spirits of the crowd, certainly, for yesterday. We had a chance to when Alvaro got back from the hospital. I happened to get a chance to have dinner with him. He was in good spirits. He's a warrior. He didn't want to take any medications at the hospital, and he was wondering if he could still. He was wondering if he could still actually play his matches with a fractured and dislocated arm in his sling. Oh, that ball's in. Nice ball. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I ended up going on with Sudsy last night late, 9 p.m. Pacific, so midnight Eastern. If you get a chance, go check out Sudsy's page. You can kind of see we did a 10, 12-minute interview with him, talked about the event, or the incident, and we wish him the best. Luckily, kind of look at a silver lining. It wasn't his racket swinging arm, but he's going to be in a sling. He's going to have to be in a cast, so he's going to be out of action for a little bit. Coming up, the IRT has a pro event in a couple weeks in Florida, and then a tournament in Oregon, a memorial tournament. I don't think he'll be in either of those, so that's going to impact the draw. It's going to impact Daniel, who likely would be playing pro doubles with another partner. Yeah, lots of implications. It comes hot on the heels of the greatest player of all time, Kane, blowing out his Achilles at a tournament in Maryland. Yeah. Nice shot. So suddenly 2 of our top 10 players and 2 of our longest standing pro touring players are out for a little while. Both of them are on the wrong side of 40, and it's worth wondering whether or not this is it for them. Both of them. We had been talking. You can kind of tell that. I think Alvaro was kind of running out of gas for touring, anyways, and that maybe he's starting to wind down, or maybe go to doubles only. So that he's not playing singles and doubles and traveling at the same time. Remains to be seen what will come from Kane. I mean, he's got a fully torn Achilles heel. That's usually a 6-month. That's usually a 6-month recovery time. So, sorry, I was getting a score correction. We do it all here. We broadcast, we pontificate, and we work the scoreboard. That ball's out. So yeah, we wish, of course, we wish Kane the best. I believe he had surgery a couple of weeks ago. He also made that announcement and on a Sudsy Beyond the Court. You hate to see any player kind of being forced out of action, and certainly you especially hate to see a player forced into retirement because of an injury. So we'll hope that they could both recover, come back on the court. In the meantime, after taking game 1, 15-11, we've got Conrado in the box. He's up 6-2. He is in danger of blowing this game out right now, because he's got open serve, which should be a near ace. Yep, nice. Even though Andre chased that down, didn't do enough with it. Gave a very talented player a shot at it, and he buried it in the corner. He's going to take one of his 2 timeouts. We're going to go into timeout at 7-2 for Conrado. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on IRT Live. Hey, and we are back. 7-2 to the right. Thanks for everybody for following along and commenting. I can only really check the comments during timeouts, because I'm focusing and also because it's super bright up here in the Vegas sun. It's kind of hard to see the computer. Oh, nice ball. But I saw a comment that I wanted to talk about because it's an interesting point. So when this sport first started, you had nothing but outdoor but open serves. So imagine, I mentioned that, that's an open serve, that's a drive serve out the door. Now imagine if Andre could do that 15 straight times. If there was no quadrant serving whatsoever. Well, that's the way that this game was played for the first 30 or some odd years, and it was used especially effectively by a fellow by the name of Brian Hawks, who was amazingly adept at essentially drive serving his way through matches and winning singles matches, sometimes without letting his opponent serve, even in top levels. And so after Hawks kind of hung it up, the powers that be, and this goes back to probably in the mid 2000s. Oh, nice get. Oh. Catches the side. Conrado couldn't do it. So the powers that be changed the serving rules, and they started by going first serve open, and then you go to quadrant. Well, so the comment, and I don't remember who made the comment, but it's a good question. why is there open serving at all? Why not just go straight to quadrant serving, kind of like what you do in, kind of like what you do in squash or in pickleball or in tennis? Instead of having this concept of an open serve where they get a free shot, maybe you do quadrant serving all the time. It's not a bad question. I wonder, maybe it's worth proposing. We have a rules committee for USAR but that's primarily indoor rules. There's a war committee that would make a decision like that, and maybe it's worth suggesting to them. I'd be curious to see what the players think. Just off the top of my head, if you went to quadrant serving, it's significantly more difficult to score in quadrant serving, as you note, and maybe the argument is just that not having open serves means that these matches would just go too long, and maybe by keeping and having the open serve allows some scoring to actually occur and moves these matches along. Be curious to see. If you have thoughts, feel free to argue amongst yourselves in the comments until I get a chance to react. That's a nice serve right there. But one thing I would really like to see, and this would be interesting to see something I'd be interested to see if somebody did this as an experiment. Play one singles game where you have the open serves, keep track of how many points are scored on open versus quadrant. Then play the next game. Oh, that ball was out. That ball was out. So that ball was out. Oh, I'd appeal that. Yeah, Conrado's going to appeal that serve. I think that serve was wide. One agrees, one disagrees, so the call stands, unfortunately. Yeah, I think that was a bad call. 5 serving 8. So here's my challenge to someone who plays some 3-wall outdoor. Play one game, keep track of how many points are scored in open versus quadrant serving. Then play another game where there is no open serving, and tell me how long it takes you to get to 15. Yeah, too easy right there. Because I'm guessing what you're going to find is that without open serves, it's going to take you an awful long time to get to 15. Maybe the counterpoint would be, okay, you have zone serving only, but maybe you play rally. Now, then the games would be way too fast. And then all your points would be scored on returns. Ooh, that might have been out. Yep. So that ball looked like it clipped the line. I don't know if my line judge was paying attention there. I think he was, but he called the thing good. And Williams says he can't overrule it, so that's that. Interesting rules for those at home. So I have line judges, but on a line call to the right, the left line judge, and vice versa, cannot make a call on that. So if they appeal a line call, all they can do is appeal to the ref, and the ref can choose to overrule. But a lot of times there's not going to be an overrule. So it's kind of a weird appeal process. Five serving 10, open serve. Sorry, I'm reticent on my scorekeeping duties. I'm too busy talking to myself. It's like doing radio in a studio without. Wow. 6-10 to the right. I'm challenging my I'm challenging my viewers to give me some interesting rule change suggestions. Nice shot. That's well done. Nice racket control right there. Hopefully everyone at home is also getting the benefit of this great Bon Jovi music in the middle of the morning. Nice pickup from his feet, and excellent shot from Acuna. Excellent shot. A lot of back and forth. Good racquetball we're seeing here. We're not seeing a ton of people blowing them off the court. We're seeing a lot of good use of angles. Open serve here. Look for a drive serve. Yep. Yeah, you can see that. I could see that telegraphed. Sometimes you can look at a player's body language. Like right there, Andre had just kind of turned his head a little bit, and almost like he's trying to deke him out. Oh, yeah. Bravo to Conrado to try to jump that. That's a great move. He just happened to miss his line a little bit. Caught too much of the sideline and gave Andre a pop there. So I believe we're coming in. We got a timeout here. I believe it's 8:10 coming in the timeout. We're going to take a quick break. This is Todd Boss coming to you live on the RSU Network.
RYDF helped us a lot with almost every tournament with the hotel. That it's one of the expenses. Without them, I don't think I could go to every tournament to play. Well, I love racquetball and I want to be the best. I want to be one of the youngest players to ever win a title or the US Open.
All right, everybody, we are back. Getting a little nice. Our ref is giving props to our players. 8 serving 10 to the right, coming in. Oh, Andre wants that one back. He had that ball was on his racket. That was a mistake at a critical juncture. Needed that shot. Conrado comes back into the box at 10-8 or 8 serves 10. Open serve. That ball's good. That's a missile. Oof. I mean, that ball's hard, low. That ball's just skidded along this this surface. So for those of you who aren't here or haven't been here before, what the surface here is we're basically standing in a parking lot. Oh, good serve. Oh, Conrado. Yeah, he's mad with himself there. Boy, he had what he wanted. So the surface that we're looking at, we're standing in a parking lot that's directly across the Las Vegas Strip from the Strat Hotel, the host hotel. And what they do is they paint this. They paint this for the. You see this painted material. It kind of gives the. Oh, is he gonna give the replay? Yep, gives a replay. I'm probably a little irritated with that if I'm Moscoso. That's kind of a weak replay. Yeah, he's going to appeal it. Yeah, he agrees. Yeah. I mean, it was a soft replay, but what are you going to do? Anyhow, we're standing on a parking lot. They paint this way. They tried other surfaces previously. Like apparently in the early days, one of the early iterations of this tournament, they laid down vinyl. And they had the tournament in September when it's significantly hotter, and apparently players' shoes literally melted on the vinyl. It was so hot on the courts. Oh, nice serve. So, like a lot of tournaments, we got a lot of a lot of trial and error until we arrive at what we have here now, and what we have here is a really cool event on a surface that works. This is asphalt, but it's a little smooth because of the paint job. Ooh, that ball's in. Keep playing. Yeah, nice ball. Great shot, Andre, there. Great. So that was great strategy right there. Excellent big wide serve. Took Conrado almost into the one-wall court next to us. And then he hits a nice, simple passing shot, and there's just no way Conrado could chase it down. 10 serving 11, zone to the left here. This game has tightened up considerably in the last few minutes. Oh, great serve. That is That is double tough. You know, you know who I saw that really perfected that serve was, especially in singles, was two-time outdoor national singles champ Montalbano, Nick, if he happens to be watching. I saw him do that over and over again as he just obliterated the competition when he won a couple of pro singles titles back in the day. Actually, it goes back just look up when Montalbano won. He's not terribly far removed from winning and being a force out here. I'm looking up as we speak our media guide, our broadcast binder, which has a list of historical winners. So I can pull it up. Yeah, Montalbano won Vegas here in 2018 and 2019, 3-wall singles, beaten some really solid players along the way. But I don't think we've seen him playing on outdoor since. I don't know if he's got injured or just maybe we've lost him to pickleball. Meanwhile, couple of nice little plays here by Moscoso. It's now 13-11. He's closing in on a title. He's got a zone serve to the left here. Let's see what he can do. Short ball. Yeah, you know, with one serve, sometimes you got to take it off a little bit. Great shot. Nice hands. You know, just swatted at that. It's not like he even had a chance to take a full swing. Kind of swatted it, hit it bottom board, and Andre, who's in the front court, and the ball came right to him. He couldn't get it. Yo. Andre went for a down-the-line shot on a return. He guessed right. Missed it. Now we have match point. 14-11 to the right. Oh, excellent shot from Andre. Excellent. Went low, didn't have to. Just froze Conrado. All right, 11-14. Looks like Andre's setting up for a drive serve deep into the corner here on the right, or on the left. Oh, no, goes Z. That ball might have been out. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. Excellent put away for Andre. Zone to the left. Let's see what we got. Here we go. Great drive serve. Oh, nice retrieval. Nice wrong-footed right there. Great shots there from Andre. Really smart. Might be a little too late, unfortunately. He's at 13, serving 14. And when Conrado gets the serve back, he'll have an open serve, which is almost a guaranteed point. So Andre's really got to make this happen. Good smart shot there. You know, the indoor person in Moscoso might have been tempted to go for the glory pinch shot right there. But he's learned. Doesn't need it. All he's got to do is pop it to the open court. Here we go. Match point. 14 serves 13. He's got an open serve. Let's see if he can find himself an angle and hit an ace. And he calls timeout. Curious. It's almost like he stood up and wasn't sure what serve he was going to hit. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back on Match Point from Las Vegas. All right, we are back. We're back. It is match point in the Las Vegas 3-wall ball men's singles pro final. Conrado has open serve. He's got a chance to ace it out here for the title. Let's see what he's chosen. He chose to time out, maybe to think about what he wanted to hit. That ball is out. Oh, wow. That ball's out. That's a mistake right there. Well, here we go. Andre's got open serve at 13-14. Got a free shot here. Moscoso's been wow. Yep. Moscoso's been pretty good at getting those, but not that time. Well, here we go. Now we've got 14-14. And Andre's got a chance to extend this to a tiebreaker. Wow, what a turn of events. Oh, but wow, that's a great ball right there. Andre knows it. I don't think he could have done two. I mean, that wasn't bad serve. Yeah, that's what happens when you've got number 2 player in the world. Gets a free angle, sets his feet. He can hit a lot of shots. Here we go. Another shot at match point. Open serve. I mean, if it's me, I'm hitting a hard Z to the right here. Yep. Oh, and Andre hits a clutch shot. Guesses right. Clutch shot. Wow. Ooh, boy. We might be going tiebreaker here. All kudos to the Costa Rican. That's kind of alliterative. Kudos to the Costa Rican. Does he have timeout? He's asking. All right, and we're back. 14 serves 14. Andre's got open serve. Let's see what happens. Are we about to see an ace and a tiebreaker, or are we about to see a rally? Yeah, ace. Ace, tiebreaker coming. Well, you can't ask for much for a pretty closer match. Split the first 2 games these 2 players did. 15-11 one way, 14-15 the next way. We're going tiebreaker, folks. We're live coming to you from the Stratosphere Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada. We'll be right back.
Is this you every day you show up to the club? Do you have no purpose to your training?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back
not
to
get better
the
at racquetball?
2022 3-wall ball championships, coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Hey,
We're on the grounds of the
you.
Stratosphere Hotel. My name
What
is
the hell
Todd
are you
Boss.
doing?
points, so he was not the number 2 seed. I think he might have been like 6th or 7th seed. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm going to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors for this event. First off, KWM Gutterman and Keith Miner, who is constantly supporting Racquetball. He is our presenting sponsor for this event, title sponsor. Our other major sponsors of this event include AGE Solutions and Andy Gomer, Ahern Rentals, Mike Kenix and Mike Martinez and Pro Kenix are one of our main sponsors here. Soda Man and Coffee Girls Vending Services. Rick Cole, of course, is a frequent player and a frequent sponsor. You got Gearbox Racquetball. We have LPL Financial. Roscoe Halsley has given up. It loves the sport and is a big supporter here. Also have to mention the Strat Hotel, our host hotel. They give us a great roommate, a great block of rooms, and we're thankful for them for their continued support. Some of your silver sponsors include Team Dovetail, Melissa's Produce, Team Root and Randy Root, Apcon and Abel Perez in here from San Antonio to represent Texas 1WALL. Great guy. We had a chance to hang out a couple nights ago. Sean Love and Love Racquetball, Phillips Plastics, Progressive Cabinet, and, of course, all of the organizations that are involved in our sport. I'm talking the IRT, LPRT, CPRT, 3WALLBALL, and Mike Coulter. Mike Coulter, your event owner and your event tournament director. Cannot thank him enough for what he does and keeping this event running. Military Adaptive Court Sports, formerly the Military Racquetball Foundation. Everybody involved here, and, of course, USAR and WAR, which is integral to everything that we do to keep the national outdoor communities tied together and cross-pollinating and competing in each other's events, and basically turning this from what it once was, which was a bunch of individual communities scattered around the country, into one large movement supporting outdoor racquetball. Here we go. It is back. We are getting into the tiebreaker. We're getting into the tiebreaker. Conrado getting the serve in the breaker. It's time to go. Conrado's trying to add his name. Conrado's trying to add his name to the men's singles titleist this year in the outdoor majors. Daniel De La Rosa won singles beach bash. Andres Acuna won it at Outdoor Nationals. Who's going to win here in Vegas? We're going to have Andres or Conrado. Just to give you an idea who's the past winners of this event here in Vegas. Mario Mercado won in 21. Andre Perea won in 20. Nick Montalbano won in 19 and 18. De La Rosa in 17 and 15. And then Carson has a series of titles going back to the beginnings of the event. Here we go. Great shot. Wow. That's big. Not only did he chase down a really good drive serve and open serve, but he hit a winner on the way back. 0-0 open serve. Warming up on the court next to us, coincidentally, it looks like the women's singles final between Carla Munoz and Janelle Tissinger-Ledkins. I think that's the women's final. Wow, nice shot. Whew. After, excuse me. Oh, I forgot to hit my cough button. I'm just not a good broadcaster. After for those of you that want to keep track of that match, keep tuned to the LPRT live feed, and they'll go live when that match is getting ready to start. In the meantime, here we go. Oh, nice shot. Smart shot from Conrado.
to
1-0 to the right. Oh, so that's a good point here. The players don't get to choose if the next zone goes the opposite of what the player just served. That's interesting. Oh, that's a great shot from Andre. I don't think I knew that. I got to admit. But so the first zone after open serve is determined by the opposite court where the ball went. I mean, it has to be one or the other. It's not like you can hit the ball up the middle. It has to be in one of the quadrants or the other. Here we go. 0 serving 1, open serve. I think Andres is lining up for a drive serve down Oh, it hits the Z. That ball. Wow. I think Andre wants. No, he doesn't. He doesn't want to hinder there. I think he's frustrated that that he missed that shot. That was kind of a chaotic little rally. Both players playing a little close to each other. No hinder complaints. Just kept on playing. Wow. That's power right there. Can't beat that. 2-0 Moscoso.
2-7-0 to the right.
Let's see what he does here. I think I'm guessing he's going to do a. Oh, that looks like he's lining up for an overhead down the line. Yep. Great shot, real deep. Left that up and made him pay. Yeah, Andre needed to put that further down. Gave Moscoso the chance to chase it down. 3-0 here. During the timeout, I had a chance to go through the comments for those of you listening. I know that there's some interesting talk about what we were talking about before. You know, why is there open serving at all? You know, what modifications we made. You know, anything to help the sport. Well, Andre was right there, but couldn't handle the power. You know, Conrado has the kind of pace and the kind of ability to really take over a match, and that is what Andres is in danger of falling victim to right now. Get up there. Nice shot. Nice hands. Yeah. Well done by Andre. All right, 0-4, open serve. Andre needs this open serve badly, and then he needs a couple in addition to it. Wow, nice serve. That ball can't. There was a errant ball. I wonder if he's going to call for a replay. Nope, Conrado's walking to the next quadrant. Didn't claim it. Well, you might have seen a replay right there. What happened? We got a ball complaint? Hold on, we're getting another ball. You know, when you have balls constantly going into the crowd, you know, sometimes they get wet or sometimes something happens. We're having another ball retrieval right now from a helper in the crowd. Here we go, ball coming in. All right, here we go. 1-4 to the sweet tunes of Ozzy Osbourne. They've turned down the music a little bit. Just kind of in the background right now. Ooh, that ball was out. Yep. Good call by the ref. As the ball's coming right to him. Here we go. 4 serves 1. Let's see if Conrado keeps going with what's working, which is a blast drive serve to the left-hand corner here. Yep. These guys are too fast. Nice pop. That's right in the back court. Nothing Andre could do about that. You know, these are fast players, but it's not that fast. 5-1 to the right. Goes for the overhead. Oh, great get by Conrado. Yeah. Nice hands. Nice shot. This game's getting away from Andre here. 6-1. Yeah, we might see a timeout here. Yep. Timeout on the court here. This is Todd Boss. 6-1 Pro Semis final tiebreaker. We'll be right back. All right, we're back, everyone. I saw some questions in the comment box. We spoke about this earlier, but I'll repeat it again. Quick update on Alvaro Beltran, his injury from yesterday. Oh, nice shot. There we go. A quick update on Alvaro Beltran. If you hadn't heard, he dove for a ball yesterday and collided with his partner. Ended up dislocating his elbow. They put it back into place, but he has some small fractures. Flew that serve. That's a bad miss by Andre at this juncture of the game. So Beltran has a dislocated elbow, some small fractures. He's going to have a little bit of surgery to clean out fractures or clean out bone chips and then maybe get some screws in there. He's going to get that done later this week. His arm's in a sling right now. He's in good spirits. At least he was last night. He probably had some trouble sleeping on it. Nice ball. But that's the update. Don't believe there's ligament damage. And if you want to hear a nice little interview we did with him last night, Sudsy and myself talked with him in our hotel room, and he gave an update himself. So go find Sudsy's page, and you can get it from the horse's mouth. Anyway, that's the update on on Alvaro. Here, meanwhile, we have Here we have 7-1 Moscoso. He's running away with this tiebreaker. Andre just got the serve back, though. But it's now or never. Well, Colorado read that. But nice hands, nice ball. All right, so. All right, let's see what Andre can come up with here. Conrado knows where it's coming. Probably look to smack a backhand passing shot. Yo, misses the sidewall. Here we go. 3-7. Oh, it misses it. Oh, really not a good time to miss a serve. Got to at least make your opponents put it away at this point. Here we go. All right, we got a timeout on the court here. It is 7-3. I think Conrado probably wants to come here and sit with his team and get some strategy, get some thoughts on what he's going to do. We have a pro handball one-wall title going on here next to us. We had a nice little play, a dive. Yes, players dive on concrete. The handball guys dive too. Oh, nice get. No, they get called 2 bounces. Coincidentally, coming up next on this broadcast and next on this court, we're going to show the pro singles handball 3-wall final. It's not going to be me broadcasting that because I don't know anything about handball, but we're going to get some handball specialists up here to broadcast it. So stay tuned here. After that, we're going to show the men's pro doubles final on or about 11:15 Pacific time. And then after that, we're going to show one final match, and that's going to be an age group final that's going to be between the McDonald brothers from Florida and then a couple of SoCal players and Sweet Lou and Patrick Allen. So I think it's a 75s final. It's going to be really good. Wow. Andre just pounded that as a ball was coming in and vexing him. That's pretty solid bit of focus right there. Nice 3-shot rally there. Andre flirting with danger. He really painting the line on that Z ball, and then did a good job of putting the ball down. We have 4 serving 7. nice. That's a nice serve. But bravo to Conrado for sticking with it. 7-4 open. Let's see what Conrado can do here. Oh, nice shot. Oh, sticks with it, takes it off the sidewall. Interesting that Moscoso didn't go with his typical drive serve there. It's almost like he's kind of trying to be a little more conservative and putting the ball in play. Wow, that ball might have been out. Oh. Didn't matter. 2 quick points at a time where Andreas cannot afford to give up points. His 9 serves 4. Zone to the right here. Look like we're setting up for an overhead Z, taking him way off the court. Yeah. Moscoso, he read that like a was sitting on it, buried it. Here we go. Serve to the left. Looks like he's going to do another overhead to the backhand. Wow, he really put that in there. Wow, that's point and match. Moscoso wins the title, 11-4 in the third. He becomes the 3rd different singles winner in your pro majors this year, following De La Rosa at Beach Bash and Acuna at Outdoor Nationals. Bravo to Conrado. I want to thank my production team here, Angela Grisar, Pablo Farhe. Oh, I pronounced that one right? Wow, that's good.